Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah from BigDealBudgets, and if this is your first time coming, welcome. We do cash stuffing, cash unstuffing, budgeting, saving, all that jazz here. If this is not your first time and you are returning, welcome back. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy to spend time with you. So, I've done a cash unstuffing before. I'm not very good at it, but here we are. I already did all the math behind it, and I'm going to go through it in a minute, but I have my wallet here. This week was a very odd week for us, so all we did was swipe and we didn't actually use any cash. So when we look at my envelopes, it's going to be like, wow, Sarah, you did so good. No, I didn't. We swiped everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these transactions, pull it out of the cash that we had allocated for this week, see what we have left over, and then go from there. So without further ado, let's get started. How is everyone doing this week? It was an odd week, but we made it. I'm filming this on a Friday, so I'm very excited that it's a Friday. I'm just taking my envelopes out so I don't accidentally show you all of my information. I do have a couple of receipts. So these receipts I'm going to scan and put aside, and they are going to go into Fetch Rewards. If you don't already have Fetch Rewards, it is the best app out there, I think, in terms of cashback. All you have to do is scan your receipt and you get a minimum of 25 points. Once you get to a certain amount of points, you can start redeeming them for gift cards, and they're literally free gift cards, literally just for scanning a receipt and buying things you need. There's bonuses you can get, and if you sign up under my link that I have down in the description box, you get the equivalent of $2. I get the equivalent of $2 once you scan your first receipt, and you can start redeeming after $3. So go ahead and go check the link below. If you don't already have it, just use my referral code and you will be good to go. So if we take a look at our transactions for the week, I'm just going to double check to make sure that we are in fact filming. I'm going to bring this up nice and close to you. We did not have a lot of spending this week. We only spent about $317.82, and we did not actually go over budget at all. This was last week. It was a hot mess. Don't even look at it. So this was this week, and all of our spending, we did go over in grocery, but we're going to be able to make up for that in other places. So $317.82 is what we did for the week, and we're going to go back here and we're going to pull from the envelopes. I'm just going to put the money aside over here, and any rollover or whatnot is going to go in a separate pile. So the money that's going to go in here is what's going back to the bank, and I'll put rollover money here so I know that has to go into our rollover. Starting with, let's see if I zoom in here, it'll be easier for you to see. So for this week, we only used these categories. We didn't use all of them. So for spending, we did use the full 500 that I have. 500, listen to me. We used the full 50. So I'm going to take that out, and that will stay. So spending, I did use. I also did tap into my Sarah, which is in my singing funds. So it was $30.46, and I am going to take out $31 if I have it. If I'm talking a little weird, it's because I have my son behind me watching TV and my daughter sleeping behind me. Sleeping? So I'm doing my best to make sure that she doesn't wake up and he stays happy. He likes to make weird sounds in the background while he eats his snacks. So what I'm going to do is, so I don't have to switch back and forth, I'm just going to use my highlighter, and I'll use, what color should I use to highlight? I'll use a really light gray. I'm going to add that to my presets. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Okay, let me see, add. And I'll use a really light gray so I can see that I already went through it. So we did, oh, this is good. I didn't even think of doing this. So we did my spending and we did my Sarah. So now, this is a good idea of a way to do it. Now, if we go to eating out, we did spend $32.23, and there is 40 in here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my banking envelope and I'm going to exchange one of these 20s. Let me see if I have change for a 20 in one of these. Okay, no change in there. You're going on the full ride with me on this. I'm not even going to edit this bad boy. You are, you're going to see this in real life so you can see actually how chaotic it is. All right, so I'm going to have to dip into this. So, let's see. I'll do a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And put the 20 back in here. Probably exchange that 20 back out so I have more small bills. So there's my 40 for the week, but I only need 38. So 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. So again, I'm going to put the rollover up here because I think we're going to have to pull from it. And then the rest is going to go over here. Anyone do anything fun this week? I'd love to hear stories of you doing something fun, something exciting, maybe something fall related. The weather wasn't terrible here, but it wasn't awesome. So like, you know, little things here and there. All right, let's see. Family fun. We only spent, oh, I didn't highlight. We only spent a little under 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this 10 and I'll put the 20 in rollover. And that'll cover some of the change that I didn't get from before. So I can highlight that. Gas was $38.56. So I'll take the 50 that we had. So 50 minus 38 56 is 1144. So if I put the 50 in, I need 11 back. And that will go up here. I might... you know what? I'm going to roll that gas over, actually. Should I? Should I roll that gas over and leave it in the gas? No, I'll put it in rollover, and if we need it, we know that it came out of rollover. So that covered our gas for the week. We only had to fill up one car, which was good. But we went over the week before because we had to fill up both. Alrighty, grocery, we had $150 was what we budgeted. But of course, we did $151. So I'm going to take one of these dollars. So it's going to be $151.02. So close. Are these enjoyable for you? Are these videos enjoyable for you? I'm always like on edge of like whether or not people even care about these videos. If you don't love these videos, let me know and I won't do them. Again, we didn't do any coins because we paid all in card, and these are just cards, so they're gonna go to the side. So I should have on or around 317 here. So I'm going to pull all this money, and I don't usually count on camera, but here we are. So I'm gonna count this and hope for the best. And I'm going to try to count it this way. I don't usually do it this way, and it's weird to me, but here we are. So we are hoping for on or around 317. Oh, fingers crossed. Here we go. So 152, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 315, 316, 317, and 318. I love that. So what I'm going to do is right below here, I'm going to write underneath that we pulled 318. Just so I remember that there's 318 that's going back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to divvy up this money and figure out what card it goes to. But I'm going to do that off camera. So all I'm going to do is take this money and stick it in this front envelope. I am going to be making a new envelope that is going to just say like back to bank or whatever. I had an empty one before, and that way that would be like this money that I just put in. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing right now. You probably can't. I just put the money in the front, so it'll be a back to bank and it'll go there. So that is all for my cash unstuffing. I don't know if this is exciting for you. You can let me know if you're like, you know what, Silva, just go for it. This is what you want to do, then you can do it. Then I will do it. But if you're like, you know what, this is not the most enjoyable, that's totally fine. So we have $32 rollover today. So I'm going to pull out our envelopes and I'm going to put this into our rollover. We have nothing in rollover right now. So like nothing is even in the bank in rollover. We used all of that last week because we went way over budget last week. But we're not going to talk about that because that was last week and we eventually figured it out. And once we get to the end of the month, I know we'll be able to pay it off, so we'll be good to go. But if you made it this far in the video, not only do you deserve a gold star and a cookie, you also can get a high five. So there's your high five. And tell me what your lucky number is. What is your lucky number? I don't know if I have a lucky number. I know a lot of people are into numerology. I think I said that right. But I don't have one, but lucky number kind of just came to mind. So if you have one, let me know in the comments. If you haven't liked, subscribed, and done all the things to get me all the things, please do so. Over on TikTok, hey, if you have TikTok, go over to TikTok. I'm really, really close to being able to be in the creator fund and being able to do lives. Like, I'm literally like 150 people away from being able to be funded from TikTok, which is really exciting because I like making TikToks. I think they're fun. So if you have a TikTok, go head over and go do that. It's Big Deal Budgets. You can't miss me. So that would be really cool if you could do that. And I you know, every little bit helps. Every share, every like, it just helps me in the algorithm. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.